Well, howdy folks. Got the TS125 here. I'm going to do a compression test so we can see. I haven't started this thing yet, so I did get the coil. I'll show that here in a minute, but let's run a compression test on it. See what it's showing. I got you. Whoa. Let's see here. Let's make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. They have to get me a camera that shows. On my phone. Okay, so that's about 50. That was one kick. Kick her up. Yeah, it's about 85, 90. Let's try it again. Yeah, that's probably 80 or so, which honestly, that's a bit low. But that might improve once we get it running. So let me zoom you back out of here. And let's go walk over here. It's already not too much. Here is the coil. Right there. 6 volt. So super easy to hook up. Yeah, actually, I stole the one off this bike and put it on the other bike, so to see if I could get spark on that one. So I just put the new one back on here. But yeah, you just got your ground and your positive. No big deal there. So, and excuse me if I'm sniffling. I've got, I think, a cold. So, let me get my tiny temporary gas tank and I will get this compression tester off. But two-stroke, it's got 9,600 miles on it, so who knows if it was ever done. But head, I mean. So at some point, I just want to see if this thing runs. I do have tires here now, and I have a rear sprocket ordered, and I do have an extra set of seals, since both TC and the TS take the same seals. And I will, at some point, work on those. I know I need to find this handlebar thing. Let me see if you're seeing what I'm seeing again. No. Let's move you. Of course, I'm right in the way. This bracket apparently is not cheap. And it goes right there. I think I showed it in the TC125. It has it. That silver bracket right there. This thing. I think I looked briefly and oh man, it was god awful expensive. So I meant to look at the I don't know if the Yamahas use those or not, but if I do, I will definitely scarf one off of that. So we'll see, Ted. So let me hook up my temporary gas tank. Where's my fuel line? Where's my fuel line? See if we can get some life in this thing. I know it has spark, but I was busy taking apart the other one, and the other one's, the TC is a lot filthier. This one's actually fairly clean, all things considered. So, and I don't plan on doing a full restoration. I don't think I'm even going to do it on the TC, so I do want to paint it, and I want to get some decals. because the decals are a mess. Alright, let's see if we can get some gas flowing down into here, guys. Tip back a little bit more. Oh. Like I said, excuse the sniffles. Man, it's tight space in here too. That's another reason why I'm just going to park this thing for a little bit. I need to do suspension work on my ridgeline, and garage space is at a premium, so I'm going to have to move the Campus 60 here, which is behind me, out of the way. I have to move the TC125 out of the way somewhere. I'm waiting for these oil seals so I can put it back together, get the side cover back on, so I can move things around. So anyway, we have got fuel, should be flowing, and I do believe choke is down on these. Let's make sure the key is on. Key is on, and it is in the run position. Sorry about that. Memory card was full, so had to fix that. So, well, we should have plenty of fuel in here by now. So let's take the plug and put the plug back in. We're just going to hand tighten it because I don't plan on running this thing for long. Let's just see if she's got any life in her. Well, maybe I will go ahead and snug it in, because who knows where I'll end up parking it at, and I do not want to chance any water getting into the head. If I knew I was going to work on this thing immediately, I would probably just leave it kind of finger tight. Okay. We got a plug. And let's put our new plug wire on. Get some gas. Make sure I'm getting gas. Kind of hard to tell. That is in line. And it is in the run. Double check these keys. Off. On. Pretty sure choke is down on this. What am I missing, guys? Let me double check for spark again. That's where I checked that after I replaced that doohickey. Let me make sure. I'm getting leaking something somewhere. Where's that coming from? I'm looking. Smells like fuel to me, but I can't tell where it's coming from. Not the exhaust. Oh, there it is. Let me give you a light. Kind of see if I can see where that's coming from. Maybe it's doing the same thing. That's coming out of the exhaust manifold. So I'm guessing the float bowl is probably sticking on this thing, just like the other one. So it's probably flooding out. Let's check the plug. See how the plug's looking. May have fouled the plug. No. Doesn't look bad. But let's shoot it out with some air. Just be on the safe side. Definitely got a good drip shooting. No, let's actually, we were going to check for spark now, weren't we? Let's see. You guys ain't going to be able to see that plug. So I'm going to lay it over here on this other side so I can see it while I'm kicking. See what I'm seeing. Yep, got good spark. I have done nothing to this bike, so haven't taken the carb off, nothing. So who knows? But we'll try it again. Okay, plan B. Shoot some down the spark plug hole. Because everybody's got plan B, right? See what she does. Give it a couple dabs. Oh, that's shooting right out of the exhaust. Okay, well, that's interesting. So it's two-stroke. There's no valves in here. So why is so much fuel shooting out of? I know it needs a. Pretty sure it's going to need a gasket. Exhaust manifold gasket, header gasket, whatever you want to call it. Let's see what that does. If it does anything. So we know we got spark. I'm pretty sure the clutch does not need to be in, but. Choke back off. Where's your leg out, guys? So we know we got spark. So that means the kill switch would not have any effect. So why are we not getting any fire? Smell nothing. And the switch is on. Okay guys, kind of baffled at the moment. We got spark. Apparently we got fuel. And I'll show you. if you ain't seeing it. Oh yeah, you see that nice little puddle down there? So we got fuel, obviously shooting out of the exhaust manifold. So why are we not firing? Unless there is an issue with the carb. But I shot it down the hole. As long as we got spark, we should get something, guys. Unless the compression is too low. Unless the compression is too low. Which could be a possibility, I reckon. So I could try shooting a little more down there just to see, but it don't act like it's even wanting to fire over. And I'm curious if I take that clean out bolt out of there, if it's going to spew fuel out of it like the other one did, the TS125. So because there's definitely quite a bit of fuel on the ground. So obviously, guys, it's getting fuel because it's getting in to the head, but it's not igniting it. The plug didn't seem fouled. But let's look at the plug again. I mean, unless this coil's not generating enough spark. I know they don't need a battery. It's wet. Let me get the air hose over here. We'll blow some air down the cylinder and kind of dry it up. And we'll give our plug another shot of air. Yeah, it's definitely good and wet. So let's see, Ted, what we get. Not go crazy. All I really want to see is if we can get a little dabble of life. Then we can kind of set this one on the back burner for a little bit. I got the TC right there, and a million other little projects I got going on, like always. So let's just see if we can get some life in it. And I'm not going to choke it. Whoa! See that, guys? Let's choke it now. Okay, so we were on to something there. Let's check this again. We had some life. Oh, my hose is stuck. Give it a few shots. I'm pretty stoked though. It tried to fire. So that's a good sign. Okay, so choke is on. Got just a little bit. I'm not going to give it any gas. See what it does. Okay. So, and I'd actually turned my fuel off. So let's try this again with some fuel on. See if we can get it to stay running. Plug back out. Come on, plug. Let's give it a little more gas down the hole. See if we can prime it and get it going. Not too much. See if it'll idle for a little bit. Guys, old Greg here. Got to turn the gas back on because I'm a genius. Okay, no gas. Kill switch works. Alright guys. We got progress. We got a ton of smoke. So I'm guessing the oil injection system's working because I got premix in my gas tank just to be on the safe side. So it's heavy on the oil side. But good. That's good. That means it's a project worth moving forward with at some point. I really gotta stop buying stuff, guys. But you know, I just come across these good deals, and it's hard. So what I'm waiting for is on this one. See that sprocket there? I'm zooming in on it. There's an oil seal behind there, and I'm waiting for that to show up. It may show up today. I'm not sure. Which today I believe is the 16th, and the rear sprocket, and I will go over that when I get it put it on. I did order. They both need rear sprockets, and they apparently don't make it no more. It's a 37 tooth, and it's an odd size hole. It's like the hole is a 8mm hole, even though the bolt is a 12 mil. So I've searched high and low, and I can't find one. So I reached out to JT Sprockets, and I'm telling you, and I'll do a better review on that when I get the sprockets in. But super nice. The guy's name was Richard. Definitely went out of his way to help me find something that would work for this bike. And the closest they had was a 39 tooth, which the other problem we got is, and I'll go over this again when I start getting to that point, is, let's see if I can get my camera to go down. That front sprocket there is with the chain on it. It's a 520 chain. There is no room. That lever you see right to the left, which I don't know if I can get down here and point, right here, that's the shift, the high-low range lever, and there is almost no clearance between that chain and that lever, so I can't go up a tooth in the front. So anyway, it is what it is. So, but like I said, we'll go more into that once I get the sprocket, and I'm to that point. I'm still waiting for the seals so I can put the sides back on and hopefully remember everything that I took off that side cover for all this stuff, and we will take it from there. So anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more of this stuff. See you guys.